I needed you when I was younger.
SZA needed David?
She called me and she was like, yo, what have you on tour? I was like, yes. I'm ecstatic. I'm jumping around my room. I'm
wow.
Crazy. So I go on tour. I get to see 22 free SZA shows. She gave me some very good artistic advice on.
You know that boy Kendrick was there too. Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Jigga with JiggaTV.com. You already know what the deal is. Make sure y'all smash that like button, ring that bell for notifications, and don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments down below. What's going on in those streets? David got a weird case. Why is he around? So SZA changed David's life by taking him on a tour with her.
SZA, you are everything to me. You are incredible. You're the epitome of talent. You're a lyricist. You're everything.
That's wild. Let's jump right into this content and see what this dude David had to say about SZA.
Jigga TV, kids. It's the one.
Jigga TV.
You already know.
You already know that.
It's your boy CJ, man. Shout out to Jigga TV.
SZA's awesome, dude. Craziest full circle moment ever for me because I grew up in a very religious household. I never was able to go to concerts. The first concert I ever went to was my own concert when I started going on tour. And in the
you piece of shit.
I was at of another artist was SZA. How she
damn
music was crazy too, because she was in Hawaii with a couple of her friends. She was at a surf shop.
Ain't this the same SZA that be hanging with Kendrick Lamar? Yo, David got a weird case. Why is he around? For real, Kendrick, like what's up with y'all folks over there in TDE or whatever, Top Dog Entertainment, man? Y'all got some weird cases. Y'all hanging with David, man? SZA's the one you did the tour with. She hanging with David? Was David and Celeste with y'all, brother? Respectfully.
And Romantic Homicide was playing on the speakers. And she asked the cashier who was on the speakers.
Wow.
She was like, oh, it's this new guy named D4VD. I should go listen. She wanted to listen to my music. She went on the Billboard interview. She co-signed me there. After that, my team was like, yo, we got to get you on this tour. We got to see what happens. She called me and she was like, yo, what have you on tour? I was like, yes. I'm ecstatic. I'm jumping around my room. I'm
wow.
Crazy. So I go on tour. I get to see 22 free SZA shows. She gave me some very good artistic advice on.
You know that boy Kendrick was there too. And you know Celeste was there. David D4D got a weird case. Why is he around? SZA, you got to answer for this, man. This is wild work. We want to know what you was doing and why you have David on tour with you and why you didn't say nothing about Celeste tag along with this weirdo. You could have saved her.
You know, being myself and not letting the outside world influence my art and, you know, staying very true to my vision, what I have planned for me. But yeah, she's just an awesome talent and I'm so grateful for her.
SZA was kicking it with David. Oh, we got another clip right here, you guys, of SZA praising David. Let's jump right into this clip, y'all.
Kid that's grown up. I needed you when I was younger.
SZA needed David? What's going on, y'all? This gotta be a paradox or something right now. I can't believe this, man. David got a weird case. Why is he around? SZA brought me on stage in my hometown. This is wild work, y'all. SZA brought David on stage. You know Celeste was with him, y'all. You know Celeste was tagging along. SZA's out of pocket, man. She got an answer for this, respectfully.
I need you now. We need you. Our diaspora needs you. I'm so grateful that you're here on this tour.
Blazing! Glazing.
This is, I think, the largest venue that I've ever sold out.
Oh, wow. Glazing. She was glazing David, man. So this is SZA and David chilling behind the scenes.
2, 3.
Oh, wow. The angel and the devil. This is wild work, y'all. I can't believe it, man. This is wild work, y'all. What else we got here? Oh, wow. We got SZA. We got David's mom, David's dad, David's little sister, and the devil spawned himself, David, y'all. D4VD. This piece of ish. This is crazy work, y'all. What else we got, man? You know he was kicking it with Kendrick Lamar, too, y'all. Look at this. SZA got this clown all up in the show. He got a whole line of little kids rolling with him, man. This is crazy work, y'all. This is crazy work. This the other guy from TDE who got the other case going on. This the other weird case guy right here. So David unalived his minor girlfriend, then SZA took him on tour. Her discernment is horrible, just like her people over there who got those sexual assault and doxing charges. She constantly surrounds herself with trash. D4D got a weird case. Why is he around? We don't know why he's around. Why is he around, SZA? You gotta answer these questions. We need to know. We need to know. Yo, and he's covering her song. Look, listen, we ain't gonna play it for copyright purposes, but he did a cover of her song. And this is allegedly a picture of Celeste at the show with David, and somebody asked him who was the young girl in the back. So David got upset when somebody asked who was that girl back in 2023, which was she was 12 years old, Celeste Rivers Hernandez, who he was bringing on tour and graping her every night. This piece of crap, man. This is her right here. Who is that girl? David's response: you're a fed. Man, this is a sick bastard, man. This is a sick bastard, y'all. Let's jump into these comments and see what y'all got to say about this, man. Is Drake in Fortnite had this to say. Bro, SZA is not a time traveler. She didn't know she was friends with a sick uck. Man, come on, y'all. He got a weird case. Why is he around, y'all? She should have known something, y'all. Carmelo had this to say. It's no way he acted alone in that. She was dismembered. It was an industry sacrifice. Wow. Maybe SZA has something to do with something. What you think, y'all? That's crazy. An industry sacrifice? I can't put SZA in that, man. I don't think she had nothing to do with that, respectfully. But David did do it, and he did have some tools. They found out that David had some tools he purchased from Amazon, a chainsaw, and some amongst some other things. The evidence is piling against this guy, man. It's over for him. Bernice E. King had this to say. How come police didn't have David's phone investigated when Celeste was found? I trust no one. His dad worked for Epstein, the music label, the police that took her home before. Damn, man, you can't trust nobody, man. It's wild out here. Real talk. DeMarcus Moe had this to say. His name is SZA. Get it straight. Damn, his name is SZA. That's out of pocket, brother. Okay, Cardi N had this to say. Nicki Minaj can make the funniest tweet dragging SZA right now. Damn, man, I don't think Nicki want to get involved in this nonsense, man. This is serious. Mike Black had this to say, y'all. TF, leave SZA's name out of this. Put some respect on her name. Man, stop it, man. David had a weird case. Why is he around? She is the one who propelled this guy's career to the next level, man. We got to speak on it, y'all, respectfully. Why did SZA do this? Nakari O had this to say. What did she know and when did she know it? Hey, inquiring minds would like to know, respectfully. We want to know, when did you know, SZA, that you were dealing with a homicidal maniac on tour and he had little Celeste tagging along? You need to make sense out of that. You might be under investigation. MB had this to say. Insane behavior. They need to subpoena her expeditiously. Fact. Get her up in there, man. And we got to bring Kendrick on there. You know he came out a couple nights when David was on tour too. Come on, man. Kendrick, you hanging with people with weird cases, man. David got a weird case. Why is he around, man? Iceman on the way, man, by the way. Birdman Andrup had this to say. SZA, you need to answer this, you chop donkey. Respectfully, brother. Wow, man. Why she gotta be all that, man? Why she gotta be all that? Proto had this to say, y'all. Piece of living garbage. Facts. Straight up trash. Straight up trash. We're gonna read a couple more, then we're gonna get back to some other stuff. LC had this to say. She knew. Look her up too. Wow. You really think she knew? I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know if SZA had any idea that she was dealing with a murderer, a child pedo. Again, David got a weird case. Why is he around? They should have looked more into him, and I see Celeste was tagging along, so they should have just expected that off top. But, you know, maybe she just into people with weird cases. Carter had this to say. How did SZA not know? Respectfully, how did she not know, man? She had to know something with this little 12-year-old, you know, girl tagging along. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's some more evidence that came out on David. I know they released some footage of his vehicle actually moving. So we're going to play that as well. Exclusive inside the garage where Celeste Rivers was allegedly dismembered. Oh, wow. So this is the garage David used to dismember poor Celeste, man. This piece of crap, man. This is grimy work, y'all. Grimy work, man. So he pretty much dismembered her in a blue pool. David's a creep, man. Okay, here we go. Footage shows David's Tesla being moved on July 29th with the driver appearing lighter with long hair and red jersey. Prosecutors say the same day Celeste Rivers met David was stabbed, and he later tried to dismember and move her remains in a vehicle. So let's check this out. This is the vehicle. We're going to pull it up right here and show it. Oh, so this is the Tesla right here. And she's in her remains are in the trunk right there. That's crazy work, y'all. R.I.P. Celeste, y'all. R.I.P. Celeste. So this is the still picture of the person driving the actual Tesla at the time. And, you know, they got the window cracked because the smell is probably horrific, y'all. Let me jump into some of these comments and see what y'all got to say regarding this one, man. This is crazy work right here, y'all. Bored Jesse had this to say. When they find David's accomplice with the red jersey.
She did it! She did it! She's the one you want! All right, I was just sitting at home watching cartoons, playing video games with my cousin, and she came in there.
Glendon,
all right?
you're free.
Hey, I am not going to jail for you or anybody else. I have done nothing bad my entire life.
Yeah, that accomplice definitely gonna be ratting. We got Jay. Jay had this to say, them boys deep. Right, look at that date and what he's wearing. Damn, it's over. Oh, wow. They got that boy, Neo, his AKA David's boyfriend with a jersey on. Hey, the internet is no joke, man. You guys are undefeated right now. You guys are undefeated on the net right now. I ain't gonna hold you. You guys are super undefeated. We're gonna keep going with these comments. RM Footy had this to say. At this point, the prosecutors is just writing a Netflix script because none of this evidence is actually adding up. Oh, wow. You don't think so? I think it's adding up. It's adding up a lot. Jay had this to say. Lighter long hair, red jersey, you say. Look at the date and who he's with. It's Neothasian. Oh, wow. And this is a date right here. Let me see this date. January 28, 2025. Yeah, buddy. They cooked. They cooked, y'all. Get them up out of here. M had this to say, y'all. So when exactly do they plan on making more arrests? Because this is effing idiot did not do this ish on his own. And that's been obvious from the jump, mother. Facts, brother. It's been obvious, man. They were just waiting to conceal David's faith with old Sparky and get him up out of here. And then they'll go ahead and proceed with his accomplices as well. King Cole had this to say, bro really tried to hide the body in a Tesla frunk like it was grocery shopping? Damn. Yeah, he's a complete idiot, y'all. You can realize that just from just thinking he was going to get away with that off top. Like, why'd you do something that horrific, brother? Then he had this to say, didn't they say it happened in April? Now it's July? Come on, y'all. They know when it happened. They know exactly when the time frame happened. They're talking about the movement of the body, you guys, and the dismemberment of her body. So that could have happened in July. April, May, June, July. He probably start moving the body. Sheed had this to say. Hang him. Oh, respectfully. Hang him now expeditiously. Get David up out of here. Juan had this to say, you guys. Everything about this crime tells me he's one of those fake smart ninjas because no way he thought he was moving low key and had a sound plan to put together. Facts. He's definitely, I don't think he thought he's smart or nothing. He's just an idiot. And I think he sold his soul. And I think he was thinking that the powers that be of the dark world were going to help him not get caught. And that's not how it works, brother. You're going to get caught and your soul is snatched. It's out. You're out of here, brother. I guess your ritual didn't work, respectfully. Everybody, I need those thoughts and comments down below. Make sure y'all smash that like button and make sure y'all ring the bell for notifications. We doing daily drops. And please share. Hype me up. Send a super gift or whatever. Show some love. I appreciate you guys. We working hard and dropping these videos every day and bring you guys updates on all the different topics we're doing. And how y'all feel about this? You know, SZA David had a weird case. SZA hyped David up. How do you guys feel about David and whoever was moving that car and the new evidence they found proclaiming David bought a chainsaw amongst other things and dismembered the body in his garage? It's crazy work. It's your boy Jigga with Jigga TV. I'm out.
You're rocking with the best. What up, y'all? This is Ice Spice in the mix with Lamont Pete, aka LA Drake.
Hey everyone, Lamont Pete here, representing JiggaTV.com. I'm calling on all artists, creators, and business owners. This is the place to be for amazing resources. Our platform offers a wide variety of membership options and expert coaches to guide you on your journey to success. Join us and unlock the full potential of your talents and ventures.
You're in the mix. Lamont P, aka LA Dre.